Well, this is Mini Talon 751. As you can see on the front there, that's how I tell them apart. Before I went to the beach, and since I've gotten back, I have pretty much finished up everything on these except for the pan and tilt. I made some changes. Right here, I lowered the front control arm one notch to give me a little less throw on the ailerons than I had before. I'm going to try that. And on the V-tails, I lowered the back control horn to give myself more throw on the V-tails. When I was doing some of the changes to the control horns, one of the control horns just popped right out of a V-tail. So I went back on every control horn. I had glued them together first time with Gorilla Glue. It just doesn't seem to hold plastic on plastic as well as it does the foam. So I went back over all four of these points with the little CA, and I've gone over all four of these again after it dried to check them again, and I've tried my best to pull them out, and you can't, so I trust them now. So I did that on the other Mini Talon too, because one of these had come out, but now they're all in there and they don't want to come out, so I'm going to leave them like that. But I am going to go back and check again all the other ones I've done for the past 2 years on these other models and make sure they're nice and secure. This is the one with the good crossfire receiver in it that the telemetry is going to be tested on. I glued in the antenna with epoxy. Got that ready to go. I put the V-tail stabilizer on both of the Mini Talons. I have updated this one. Well, actually, I updated both the new Mini Talons to our Duplane 4.2.1 421. I'll have to go back on the other ones and update their firmware. But except for the pan and tilt on the front and CG testing, everything is done now that I didn't have done before I went to the beach. Except for 752, the other Mini Talon, right now does not have an RC receiver in it. I could put either one of these crossfire receivers that I've got right here. I could put either one of these in and fly it and use the OSD for telemetry, and then I can dump the telemetry down out of the SD card after it gets back. I just really do like having ground station telemetry. I'm still hung up on that. Not as much as I was, but still hung up on that. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that other Mini Talon. Like I say, I have 2 Dragon Link receivers, and the original Mini Talon has a Dragon Link in it. I think I'm just going to test this crossfire receiver and that Dragon Link in that original Mini Talon, and then make a decision what I'll do, because I haven't fully tested the Dragon Link in the original Mini Talon yet. So I'm going to go ahead, keep getting these ready. But I'm going to plan to use this one and the original one to test Dragon Link and Crossfire, see if they work, at what range they work, if it suits me or it doesn't. And then I'll make my decision on the third Mini Talon. Because probably that decision will involve ordering another Nano RX Pro. And when it comes in the door, testing it to see if it works or not. And that's what it's boiled down to, just a hardware problem with the Crossfire products. I hate that. What else? That's about it. Except for CG, getting CG set up, depending on what pan and tilt I put on the front. I did order 2 servo stretchers, thinking that I might order 2 more of the pan and tilts like I used on the Mini Sky Hunter. But again, I haven't made that decision. Anyway, that's where all this stands. So, it's raining today. A rainy day and a Monday. So I'm going to probably just switch back to flying mode. I've got parts coming in, servo stretchers and some other parts. But these 2 mini Talons are kind of as far along as I can take them right now until I make a decision on the pan and tilt. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much.